Alright, welcome back to another episode of Art Time, where today we're going to be drawing, or in this case coloring, shading, and texturing the characters of the fourth episode of Elementals Reborn. So if you enjoyed today's episode, please leave a like and subscribe for more. Now, we finally are introducing the fourth character to the group, Daamodarah. So far, the most favorite male character in this entire group. I don't know who my most favorite female character would be. It's a hard pick between Gwyneth, Ariella, and Ariella's mother. But it's fine, because, there's a ton of characters here. But, we're drawing Daamodarah, coloring him in right now. Then we're going to be coloring in all the others. I probably need to adjust Gantru's swatch like I did for Shikama. Because, if I remember correctly, Gantru's swatch is just going to be a pain in the ass to try to, color in. Whoops. Stop it! Why do you have to scratch every time there now? Stop trying to get my attention. I will move this thing a bunch until you decide to stop scratching it. Anyways, there isn't really much in the way of updates, all things considered. I guess the one update I could probably say is that I played a tiny bit of Elden Ring, but I didn't really go that far. All I did really was take on the intro. Oh wait, I gotta remove this to brushes. I took on the intro boss. I went like a bandit route, so I'm kind of going all out on stealth, which kind of is pointless due to the fact that boss fights are not stealth based. But hell, at least we can get ourselves a decent amount of stealth on some enemies. And then we just stealth killed a lot of enemies. Use the arrow to stealth kill, or kind of just gain the attention of the enemy, but the enemy doesn't know where the hell I'm at, and then they're just standing there, staring in that direction, trying to figure out where the hell I was. There was this one boss door that was in this wolf den, apparently. I haven't went in it yet, though. I think that's where I last played it, since I didn't want to stay up for too long. So yeah, so far not as bad as most people say. I'm just not going out of my way to kill bosses yet. All I do is just stealth kill some soldiers. And then this one soldier just takes out his sword, is like, huh? As one of his friends died out. I should probably get some images out of Daamodarah's mask, since I don't believe... It's been a while since I drew Daamodarah's mask. But yeah, the soldier takes his freaking sword out. It just walks up to his friend's corpse, just looks around and is like, huh. Oh, well, whatever. I guess he's dead then. And then he just walks away. Which is pretty funny. What was your mask here? I must have drawn your mask before, but I don't quite recall. I don't remember. It doesn't matter. I think it looks somewhat similar to this being in the center. I guess I should change this to mask then. So yeah, that's what we did. Nothing too annoying yet, which is good because I still the effects of the stupid fight from God of War is there. I don't know if I'm going to continue that or not, but we'll see what happens. Besides, I don't really have the time anyways. I gotta work on this entire week getting this done with. Yeah, shoulders go about here, neck is a bit more longer. And even in the other one, the one with all the rings on its neck, Daamodarah does have a longer neck than most people. Although, I don't know if, I'm going to open up one of the other ones that I've done. What was it, album 43, was it? Yeah. Open that one up since most of the colors there are there. That's probably where the mask was, where all those colors are. I have no idea, it's been a while. But yeah, Daamodarah has a much more longer neck than most. So, yeah, that's the update. Nothing much outside of what I did in Game Crafters. Wait a minute, I forgot the color of the napkin. You fool. We started working on, what do you call it? Zone creation. And I did look up, after I did that, if there was a game object limits. It seems like there is. But it also seems like you can go on ahead and create and destroy certain objects to allow for you to, be able to have more objects on the scene. Right, cat? So, worst case scenario, if what we have is too much, we can very easily go on ahead and, do that plan. I think most of this is fine. Because your drape here, your cape drape, is going to cover up most of that. So yeah, I got that in mind. All of that stuff. But yeah, we got ourselves a significant amount of stuff to do in the zone. So I don't think we are going to be able to get this done with as quickly as we'd like to be able to. Which is good to an extent, because now that means I have more than enough time to try to get some things done with. Those things primarily being, what do you call it? The blockology, the other stuff, all of that. Oh, also I adjusted Daamodarah's cuffs here to not have chains on them. I mean, why not? Make the design a little bit more simpler. Still has somewhat of a golden look, regardless, though. My back. Man, I freaking almost strained my back while eating cereal. Because apparently this fucking bed still sucks, despite the fact that we had some work done. Doesn't matter. We just gotta replace this goddamn bed. Otherwise, I'm not gonna be able to get good back when sleeping and waking up. Which is annoying. Well, anyways, that's not what we're here to talk about. I don't know what we're here to talk about right now. I guess we could talk about what's happening in this episode. Yeah, sure, why not? Because it's already out. So, in this episode, Daamodarah, obviously, is being introduced. Where you get to see him kick some of the bandits' asses from the previous episode. Because they decided to try to come up in his grill. And then, yeah, goes about his day. Everybody goes about their day for a little bit. We get to see Daamodarah going about his day for a little bit as well, until eventually the queen comes up and, tries to go on ahead and converse with one of Daamodarah's mounts. The cat thing. You know, that cat. I could probably bring it up if I was in the area I need to be in. 43. No. Yeah, 43. Right there. This cat thing. So, yeah. Dang old over here with the cat and the queen of nature's like, oh boy, cat or something. Not exactly. She just runs up to the cat, and Ganther over here is trying to, get her to halt. Not realizing that the cat is domestic. And then, we see the three sisters in the back. How about vivid lighting? Nope. Or I probably could do a mixture of both. Like, if I bring this to, 80, and then I have an electric glow. That's an overlay, or vivid lighting. Which doesn't seem like it's doing much. Overlay? what we could probably do, whoops, is this. I don't know how well that's going to look because of the way that it's all red. Of course, it's going to be red on top of a, what do you call it, backdrop. I will combine these, and I will make it a 50 now. The lightning daggers, if you will. What are you trying to do, cat? There's no way up here. I blocked it off. God damn it. Stop trying to go up there. You have no reason to go up there. So yeah. He kicks the bandit's ass, goes about his day, meets up with the Queen of Nature. Ganther is worried because those three sisters, these girls over here, are angry at the Queen of Nature for even having the audacity to speak to their man. Which is, forceful, not by consent. Daamodarah does not even know that they exist, and it's probably for the best. Because the things that they would do to this innocent prince... He's 19, by the way. So don't you worry, it's not like one of those kinds of animes with certain characters underage being in the wits of older women. Nope. Well, I guess they are technically older, but he's an adult. Was probably going to need another adult, a different adult, than those three. Yep, 3 grown-ass women being creepy. Something that you probably don't see every day, do you? Well, let's not forget, just because we're adults don't mean that we're all responsible. I don't know why most Japanese people in the animation instance thinks that all adults are, responsible and don't, have a bombastic personality. And are, swamped with work. And have no time for any fun and whatnot. But, no, that is not the case. I'm 26 over here and creating my ass off and having fun doing it. Want to know why? Because I am a god and I have to create. No, but seriously, it's supposed to be, personalities of a certain person sticks with them throughout the entire course of their life. Just because you grow up and become an adult doesn't mean you need to abandon a childlike wonder or whatnot. I'm gonna take this dagger. So yeah, it makes sense that these 4 adults over here, while they are doing their job, which is basically trying to, well, not yet, but they are going to be doing their job, which is trying to uncover the mysteries of the Elementals Rebirth. It doesn't mean that they can't have fun doing it, with Ariella Mine over here being a flirtatious lady, Gwyneth being innocent and as childlike as she can be, despite being, what was it, 21? 20? I don't remember. I think Ariella was 21. I think that was the case, right? 19, 20, 21, and Genther is the oldest out of them being, I don't remember, 26? I said 50 because I said overlay 50 over here. I don't even know if the overlay is 50. I think it's 30. But I'll check. Oh no, it is 50. Awesome, okay. Glad I didn't screw that one up. Awesome, great. So yeah, all things considered, there is definitely a completely different age range here compared to most of these types of anime. Rap, I'll call that one. I should definitely, change up Daamodarah's swatch here to be more in line with the new one. He doesn't have the necklace anymore, but he does have the straps. Question is, what do those straps look like? Is that strap? It's gotta be a strap, right? Yeah, because these are the colors of the strap. Oh wait. Yeah, I see. Just the way that was shaded was a little bit confusing to me at first. Yeah, as you could see, Daamodarah had more complexities to him here. But for the sake of simplicity, I decided to remove this very strange armor bit shoulder pads here, and all the other stuff alongside the necklace. So I kept the wrap, got the drape, removed the chain. Still, the pants are still the same because the pants were always simplistic. But yeah, a lot of them, Daamodarah has like some changes in areas that are a bit too complex. The drapes can still stay as complex as they need to because they look cool. But other than that, we changed a lot of his design. Obviously, this is his back, so you're not going to see the rings, but he does have the rings on him still. And now you know how his robe stays up. Here we go again. Now you know how his robe stays up. It's because it's wrapping around, connecting to here, and then that's his robe. That's how he got that X on his robe, because the robe is like a one-piece setup. You know, yeah, you never got to see his back before, so you know this is the first time you get to see Daamodarah's back. Sure, why not? Why if not? Just a nice little way to see how his outfit looks from the full 180. Now the question is, where is this wrap? I gotta figure this part out before I do anything else. My back. Okay, so that looks like it's wrapped here. I don't even know if you can see what I'm looking at. And that would wrap, yeah, that wraps around and over to there, so that means that should be under. So you should be under, and you should be on top. There we go. And now for the easiest part of Daamodarah, his pants. Oh, first of all, I gotta go on ahead and get the white bits. That was white, right? Yeah, like the white, like cloth kind of thing there. This should be underneath everything, minus the hair. Pants. Yup. 1B. Doop. And then goes down over to here. Now this might look confusing to you. Fuck. Forgot that didn't connect. How did that not connect? Now this might look confusing to you at first, but his leg's in a very particular motion, as you can see. Whoops. He's about to do like a spiral kind of move. I mean, as is the name, Princess Gambit, this entire episode involves mostly, you know, Daamodarah, but also doubles as, you know, the entirety of this group's first unofficial mission. Because, you know, Daamodarah over here with being the fourth member of the group and the final member obviously has to be introduced. But also, just to get the group to be together in one big fight. All made primarily because Gwyneth wanted to upgrade her wand to be able to utilize Fiery Passion. And this wyvern over here, the mother wyvern, is about to die. Not only did its child die for an upgrade, but now it's about to die, or she's about to die, I should say, technically, since it's a wyvern mother. But it makes sense. The wyvern's running rampage in the city, even though it's trying to kill whoever's killed the child. It's gotta die. Because that's what we humans are. We are murderers. I mean, just see what freaking Gwyneth did with bandit leader guy, who I don't think I gave a full name to yet, but he is going to probably be used in like a filler episode at some point. I mean, like I said, most of Elementals Reborn is filler. It's like a fantasy variation of Cowboy Bebop, but like with most shonens. At least for most of it. For a large majority of the first season, the group doesn't exactly know what they're supposed to do. Because obviously the mysteries of the Elementals Rebirth is not something that anybody knows. Gwyneth might know somebody who has an inclination as to, where to start, but I won't spoil that just yet. Right. By the way, that's a pinky toe. If it was a big one, if it was a big toe, it would be like this. Like, around like here. Obviously. I mean, obviously, you could see the major difference here. You see how he's got that set up right here. Alright, good, great, fantastic. Save Daamodarah swatch over here. Okay, now, I remember I adjusted Chikama's swatch, but Genthru, did I adjust any of yours? Nope. Only a major difference here. No, it's still the same. Armor number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. Of course. Of course, of course. Yeah, you know what? Screw it. I'll go on ahead and adjust it now. Not yet fully. I'll go on ahead and color in Genthru swatch. Also, why the hell is the Mother Wyvern above Genthru? How did I not notice that? Alright, D, click it so I know that I got the right color of his skin. Hair 1A. Now, I might look oblong-shaped, but it's fine because it's not finished yet. Also because we don't need that to be a full-on circle since none of that is shown. Whoops. And you get to see him getting ready to pull up and attack. Seeing Daamodarah in action, or Genthru in action somewhere. Dang old. That shouldn't be confusing. Just remember Genthru. The only character named Genthru that I can think of is that guy from Hunter x Hunter. Matter of fact, I believe if I just type in the word Genthru, yeah, it just shows Genthru. And apparently he's like doing the usual, what do you call it face, where he has this and he's like, or something. I think this is the only person named Genthru here. And he is a villain, but our Genthru is the hero. Who kind of looks like Nash, or Vash, or Nash the Stampede? Nash? Vash? What the fuck was his name? Vash? Yeah, Vash the Stampede. So, yeah, we got like a few characters looking similar. Not looking similar. A few characters. One looks similar. One has the same name. I mean, surely that name has to mean something, right? So why the hell is he the only one with the name? I forgot what Daamodarah's name was supposed to mean. I don't know exactly where I got Daamodarah's name, but I got it somewhere. Can't remember. I can't remember. I imagine if I were to look it up right now. Well, first of all, I probably am not going to get a straight answer. Alright, let me see. Daamodarah. There we go. Well, there's some guy named Aswath Daamodarin, but that's not who I'm looking for. Meaning? No, this one. Wait, no. Just saying some male baby name. I don't know, maybe this was just a random name I got from here. Could have sworn it was supposed to mean something. I just decided that that was the thing I wanted to name him. And why not? It's a cool name. A unique name for that instance. And surprisingly not that hard to remember. Daamodarah. So yeah. Bossum. Got a character with a unique name. A character sharing a name with a villain. And that probably should be bigger. Gwyneth. A very fantasy-esque name. And then there's Ariella Mine, who I guess shares her last name with Fujiko Mine. Because I'm sure there's other people out there. Last name Mine? Yes? Surname Mine, yeah. Family name was found in the USA? UK, Canada, and Scotland? Okay, well, I wonder what Fujiko Mine's nationality is supposed to be then. Whatever. Why am I wasting time here? Right, now I gotta bring up Ganthru's swatch. I think I have episode 3 to see what his color scheme looks like. To give myself a reminder. Look, I have a shit ton of characters. You expect me to remember every single instance of their creation? That's not something I can do. As much as I'd like to say I could. That's not something anybody can do, really. If you have, like, a shit ton of characters, you expect them to remember every single thing about them? There are some characters that I have forgotten that I've created. I keep looking back and, like, remembering certain characters from long ago. Got, like, C-listers, D-listers, even. A lot of the D-listers consist of the males. Well, not all of the males, obviously. Ganthru and Daamodarah are now part of a cast that's going to constantly be utilized because they are the main characters of Elementals Reborn. Then you got characters like Kihana, John, Shikama, I guess technically Jean, Judas, Nomura. We got Bradford and fucking... keep forgetting Darwin, I think his name was. The guy with the big nose. I was looking back... Oh, your neck is being shut. Right. I was looking back at some of my creations from Nova Guardians and Elementals Reborn, respectively. And, funny thing, this is the characters and the genders of the characters. There's a very vast difference of the amount of characters that I've utilized in terms of gender. Like, I draw a lot of women, so you would think, well, if you draw a lot of women, there's probably a lot more women in this series than there are men, right? You'd be wrong, surprisingly. Yeah, no, you would be wrong. I'm going to try my best to remember the characters and try to keep track of all of them, which is not going to be easy for me to do, because, I got so many characters, and to try to remember the genders of the characters is going to be a bit more difficult as well. Also, to make this easy, I should probably draw the cape so that I have something always in the back. Alright, so obviously, starting off, we got the girls of Nova Guardians, which is Vanessa, Arya. Then we go over to Tina and Yashashi. Where's the cape? Here it is. So that's 4. Then we go over to... God damn, I'm gotta try my best to do this and keep track. Multitasking while trying to do this is gonna be a pain in the ass. Episode 3. Oh yeah, Fu, the sister of Yashashi. Can't forget about her. She's also important. Aqua, who was introduced in episode 3 but drawn in episode 5. Madison, Morgan, and Tay. That's 9. The 3 girls from Arya's group. Alright, you got this torso. Yeah, this is so much easier to have set up like this. That's 9 so far. Ugh, my back. Sarah, that girl. That's 10. Then there is Shantia, the reference characters from episode 6, so 11. Sammy and Maria, that's 12. Or 13. Right? 13? Yeah, I said 11. 13. Okay, yeah, 13. And I guess technically Maya, I think her name was, the little blind thresher pup who is also female, but we're talking about male character, or humanoid characters. I guess Slime Tongue would be counted for, but we're trying to focus primarily. Oh, it used to be a cape. Primarily on the humans, not the aliens, the creatures. So that's like 13 girls. Okay, 13 girls. That's a lot of characters. All right, let's see what the male characters here are like. Okay, so we got Kihana. Oops, you gotta be Cape. Although, then again, you gotta be, whoops, this. Kihana, Commander Garter, Mikey, 3, John Shikama, Darvin, freaking Christ, 6. Episode 3, you got Ishii's father. Well, I guess technically episode 2, but you see him in episode 3. I should also do something different with these capes here. Yeah, episode 3. 7. Fuck. Crap, I gotta restart the count now. Trying to do this and talking at the same time is such a pain in the ass. Alright, give me a minute. I gotta figure out what the hell this was. How did I not, like, adjust this accordingly? Yeah, yellow action. Why did I not, like, change the name of this or something? Is this the cape? Well, you know what? Guess what? You're the cape now. You're this now. I don't know why the hell I did it in such a backwards-ass fashion. I remember 13 females. So, Kihana, Commander Garter. Why the fuck do I keep going to Connor? Mikey, Darvin, Ishii's father. Or Ishii, Kihana's father. Fuck. John, Shikama. That's 7. Episode 3. Nothing. Oh, no, right, of course. Nomura, Jean, Judas. Got it. Episode 4. Bradford, Avdin, Mason. Episode 5. No new characters. Episode 6. That Hollow Knight reference guy. Can't remember his name. And, of course, I can't remember his name. Ahiga, I think. Jesus Christ. 15 male characters. There's a lot of characters for me to remember. Can you blame me? I have created so many characters, it's insane. But yeah, 15 male, 13 female. I might be missing some characters, which is a given. But yeah, a lot of characters. A lot of characters indeed. So, yeah, that's a lot of characters in Nova Guardians right there. What about Elementals Reborn, you may ask? Neville Guardian's got more male, but what about Elementals Reborn? Oh, God. Okay. Well, let's see. Gwyneth, Melina. If we're not counting the side characters, but I'm going to count side characters. Edith and Aranea. That's 4. Ariella Mine. Her mother, her sister, Mother Mine, and Beatrice. What the hell was this one supposed to be? I really should be doing this for characters that I already know how to frickin' color in and not trying to... Well, I can't see that, so I guess that doesn't matter. Well, why don't I do the one that's shown? 7, the Queen of Nature, followed by... shoulder or arm pads. Sure, let's go that far into it. 8, right? Was I on 8? Fuck. I had to move my arm and then I forgot. God damn it. Elena, Gwyneth, the shop girls, Ariella, and Father 8. I think that was it so far. And this episode is going to be the sisters, so that's 1, 2, 3. The gem shop lady, that's 12. And I'm talking about like shown in the episode so far. I just somehow managed to skip 2B. Are you kidding me? Well, you know, I got 2B and 2A now. Awesome. So, yeah. That's a lot of women right there. But what about the males, you may ask? Well, there's Gareth. I'm not counting the old man because he doesn't have a name. There is Reuben and Father Mine, Ganthru, the bandit leader guy, and probably his other guys, but I'm not counting them yet. But he's important, doesn't have a name yet. Daamodarah, 6 guys, as far as I'm aware. And there's more characters, too. I'm only talking about the ones that are in the, what do you call it? Like, we can't forget about ones like, fuck, where was that? Album 45? Yeah. Like Gwyneth's father over here and her cousin. And then we got characters like, well, that one's female and the other one's, was this in Album 45? And we got like, I forgot who he was supposed to be, but we got him there. And the one with, well, those are NPCs. Well, technically speaking, if you really want to go down that route, yeah, the characters in some drawings are NPCs. And you got like the blacksmith guy, that guy. A significant amount of characters we have in Elementals Reborn, and a lot of them don't have that big of an importance yet. Well, we also can't forget about Hystrena and Archasius, both of which have their own little thing going on. You know, with the whole 2 gods, siblings, who created the world and have vanished from the world. For what reason? Well, you'll have to ask Hystrena for that one. I say that despite the fact that we know the reason. Because Archasius is trying to fill their world with chaos, and she didn't want that for their creations. So in order to prevent any further conflict, she took their lives, i.e., like, you know, they both share the same souls, so if he dies, she dies. I believe that was what it was, because I don't think you would just be able to simply kill yourself. Because if you do that, then your soul will be filled with darkness, and Archasius might be able to take control and consume her essence, being essentially merging the two together to create the super god, basically. not necessarily a super god in the sense. It's more of a case of taking her power and trapping her soul within your own soul. And then you basically just, you know, take over. Yep. Alright, well, this is now being a part of the arm layer. A lot of this stuff is changing. I'm going to have to delete a lot of these. It makes sense wanting to try to keep things relatively in check by having it kind of... Whoops, that's the wrong one. By having it kind of combine. But I don't think that was a good idea. So I decided not to do that. Alright, the arm pads kind of share a similar color scheme. I don't even think we need most of the color scheme that we got going here. There's two color schemes that are a bit pointless. Oh, wait a minute. Right, you're supposed to be beneath that, of course. So we might be getting rid of a color here. LM. Unless I want to have that color be the arm pads. But am I going to remember that? We'll see. We will see. Man, getting through, even when I make your freaking armor a little bit more simplistic color and, you know, detail-wise compared to the first time. You know, the first drawing of him in 39? Even when we took all this complexity and boiled it down to what you are now, you're still a pain in the ass to have to keep drawing every single time. What the hell, man? What the hell? What the hell, man? Why do you have to do this again through? We got characters like Gwyneth, Ariella, even Daamodarah, who has a much easier design to work with. Okay, it looked like that was longer. Well, you can't see what I'm working on here. I keep forgetting you can't see what I'm working on. I'm in the preset manager right now, changing up some stuff. If you've watched Game Crafters, you know on the times that I went to Photoshop how I have things set. And the fact that you can't see any of the things that I have shown here. There. No. 2E. There we go. Oh yeah, wait a minute. Wait a minute. You gotta be 1B. You've got to be 1B. Here, 1B. How could I forget? I don't know how long this is going to be. We've been at this for 43 minutes, pretty much. And it takes a lot of effort just to try to get Gentru's armor colored here. Okay, thankfully the gloves here are simple. Two-toned colors. Blue and yellow. So yeah. I would say we got a pretty good start to the introduction. I think right now the introductory arc is somewhat over. I'm pretty sure there's still going to be one more part left for the introductory arc, but let's just say that lasts 4.5 episodes, the introductory arc. Which makes sense. We want to try to get you as much time as we can with some of the characters by themselves before we introduce the next set. It works perfectly for what we have in mind. I have multiple seasons in mind, and you don't have to worry about it getting cancelled. You only have to worry about me dying and then the series ending abruptly because of it. Which hopefully I don't die anytime soon. Hopefully I can continue to create. Apparently the ozone layer seems to be able to get repaired now in the next 20 years, so that's good. I wonder if that's just naturally, or if we have technology that now allows us to do that, a la those zone scrubbers, which, it's been so long. What album was that? Microzones, I think they were called. Do I even want to try to look for it? Was it 15? No, it wouldn't have been 15. Would it have been 14? No, because that's when Chrome Wars was starting to be developed. 17? Ah, the macrozones. These things. Going up in the air using atomic manipulations to repair the ozone layer. This is an old drawing. Still pretty cool that I managed to get this particular kind of style going. Ah, my back. With the setup there. So yeah, I'm pretty happy with how that turned out, even after all these years. Okay, I think you're supposed to be this. Still good. Still nice to look back in older drawings and be like, that one's pretty good. I still get moments where I look at some older drawings and I'm like, that one could have been better. Could have been way better. I could definitely think of a few. Like the Chrome Wars characters are definitely one of them. Because of the weird style that I was trying to keep up with. And that weird style was essentially just trying to make realistic characters. I abandoned that and decided to just go for full-on anime. Which, in the end, looks good. We got like Ganthru and Daamodarah and Gwyneth over here and Ariella Mene, and then we got our dragon. So yeah, we've made adjustments to our style from years past. I would say we definitely made improvements. Is there more improvements that could be made? Probably. There's always improvements that could be made. But as it stands right now, I'm in a comfortable spot. So yeah. I'd say we are pretty happy with where we are at with our art style. I'll still try to figure out ways to improve upon it, obviously. There's still a lot more work that needs to be done if I want to get to a point where I can fully say that I've peaked. Because there's still some more things that I can create to try to test how much my skills have gone in. Has that gone up, or has it just been a slow climb, like it has been for the past, I want to say the past year? There is a very subtle difference in improvement. It's just not as noticeable. I haven't been seeing any drawings that have been a meh, or it could have been better, but I don't know how else I could improve upon it kind of moment, which is good. It's good that we haven't had any of those moments in a while. Makes me feel like I'm actually keeping up, even if there are some moments where a certain drawing could have been better. Oh, I don't know, I'll just call that one pelvis. I guess I could just have this be pelvis. Pelvis. Ooh, pelvis. Elvis. Legs 1A. Alright, let's see. I think you were supposed to be the bright one, but you know what? We're going to change it now to these being the bright ones. And we're going to just stick with a consistent color scheme. Sure, it might have been different in the last episode, but you know what? That's fine. Because I want to get a more finalized version of Ganthru's equipment, of his outfit. I haven't had any of the bright white ones here yet. I don't think there is anything here that should have that bright white. I don't even know which one utilized the armor number 5 swatch. What is this one? Full on white? No, it's golden white. Not sure. Not sure at all. Oh, whoops. You're supposed to be legs, you fool. Just like how this one is arm. Never mind, that one is arm. Frick. It's fine. It's It's fine. I make adjustments. My back. 49 minutes. Okay. So now, I guess technically the limbs are what they're supposed to look like. Yep. The limbs are supposed to look like this now. Leg number 3, leg number 4. And I think that's all for the leg parts. I should switch up the pads to be different. Instead of calling them arm pads, I could just call them pads. If the pads are the pads, then the pads are going to keep their names consistent throughout all of it. And we got the arms and the rest of that. Filling in the rest. Alright, awesome. So there's our pads. Everything here is going according to plan. Ow, my back. Legs 1F. And now we just go on ahead. Make this be legs 1. Do this, do that. Okay. So now we just put this leg in. Which one is this? Number 5? Yep. Leg number 5. Why did I say H? You fool. You foolish fool. Whom of which is foolish? How dare you? You're supposed to be number 2. Whatever. It's fine. It's not like there's a lot on the other leg anyways. Still though. Alright, let's see. My back. This is annoying. Legs 1I. Alright, where are the pads at? Should go in a different direction than that, but it's fine. Alright. Well, at least get through's entire swatch is almost set. Just gotta do the sword. L. I don't have his boots set here, but I think I could take a wild guess as to where the boots are supposed to be. I think. There's still the pads here. There's still the pads right here, but I think it needs to be up here. I'll just call this one pad. That'll make things easier on me. Good. Great. Fantastic. And awesome. Now there's just one more pad left, and I think this one's going to have the yellow right here. Call you 2A instead. No, not that one. This one. And now, this one. Awesome. Great. Fantastic. This obviously doesn't matter because we're unable to see most of it. His hair covers up most of this anyways. Which makes sense, all things considered. If you look at it like this, it looks like it makes more sense. Okay, awesome. Now the only thing left here is trying to figure out where the hell the swords stuffs are going to be. This part's going to be the annoying part. I can tell you that much for a fact. I'll put his sword above everything else. Alright, so now the question is, how the hell do I want to set the sword up? Now, where is the sword? Okay, here's the sword. Okay, so sword handle number 1. Even though we can't see it, I know I want that to be like that. Yeah. Sword handle number 2. Good, great, okay. And now you look like you're a part of the sword base. Oh, wait. I guess you can see the sword's handle there. Well, I'll call it a hilt. I'll call it a base instead. Why not? Why not? Alright, you are a part of that. It's unfortunate, but you are a part of that. And we got the emerald. Well, this one's relatively easy. All we gotta do is just have this be called Sword Emerald. He's got an emerald in his sword. An emerald embedded into his sword. What's more impressive that he can use the ground beneath him to be able to form his sword and basically just make it look like the same all the time, every time he reforms it. Which is pretty cool, I must say. I believe that was what you were supposed to be. So sword base number 2. Also, we're still up. Good. I just gotta check every now and again to make sure this stupid 9 key wasn't pressed. Although I haven't been doing any nudging, so I don't know why it would be pressed. Okay, that makes sense. Sword base number 3. Most of it seems kind of pointless, but we're going to keep things much more organized than it was before in the past. I don't know what I want to call this, but I know for a fact that this should actually technically be behind his hand. But now the only issue is, how the hell am I going to do that with his hand being here? Unless I bring the hand up 1, which is something we could do, and we don't delete the layer then. Maybe instead, you need to change. Maybe you're the one that needs to change, Fred. Huh? Have you ever thought about that? Maybe you're the one that needs to change. I don't need this shit now, Barney. I don't need this shit. Alright, anyways. Hand 2A. There we go. Alright, awesome. Great. Fantastic. Gonna have to retype up all of this, unfortunately, but it's fine. It's fine because it's not that much. Just 5 things here we gotta retype. I believe 5, right? Yep. That does look like 5 to me. Okay, awesome. At least now, get the fuck. Yeah, right. The sword does have to still go beneath that. Where's the sword at? Ah, here it is. That was the whole point of bringing this up here, so that it's above the sword. Of course. And now for the next part, which looks like it needs to be a bit more of a golden yellow. This color, was it? Seems like it, yeah. Sword base number 5. And now number 6. Number 6. Or number 1G. 1G is what I fucked that up twice. How the hell did I manage to fuck that up twice? Whatever, it's fine. It's fine. It's all fine. Everything is fine. Okay, I guess that's sure. It's the same color scheme. Easy enough. Now the question is, what the hell was you supposed to be? And you were just supposed to be the blade. Wait a minute. You're crooked. How dare you be crooked? You fool! You fool! How could you? You're not supposed to be crooked. You're supposed to be facing in a certain direction. And this is that certain direction. Well, most of this might be crooked, but it's somewhat fine. How did I not notice that? Whatever. It's fixed now. But now that means I gotta... Actually, I could just move you over here, and that could be a part of... Yeah, there we go. And now for the blade. Oh, this one's pretty easy. Sword blade number 1. And I think this just used... this? I gotta remind myself. Does this look right? Yeah, just about. Maybe a little bit more yellow. Like this. No. Or is it this? No, that's the mask. You fool. It definitely wasn't that. Yeah, that's too yellow. The only thing I can think of, it is this. Alright, good. Whoops. The sword blade number 2. Alright. Ganthru's entire swatch has been adjusted properly. Where now we have the sword handle separated, the sword base separated more properly, the blade, the emerald, and all the other stuff. I can get rid of the armor bits because they are not needed anymore. Some armor colors were discarded, like armor number 5, was it? Yeah. Armor number 5. Oh, God. Okay, let's see. Pads, which we've got improved. Underarm, red accents. Yeah, the accents. Get rid of the necklaces we don't need anymore. Definitely don't need the necklaces anymore. What was this one? Rock shield will keep, but I'll probably put that more at the end. Because that makes more sense to be at the end. The rock shield makes sense to keep. And then there's the sword bits, the beginning sword bits, get rid of. Okay, can I see? Alright. 1, 2, 3. And then that is, yeah, sword 1, 8. Okay, good. I got Ganthru's entire swatch improved. More concise, more reasonable. Both Shikama and Ganthru, the characters with the most complex freaking character design amongst all of the characters in this freaking, in both of these series. Have now been made easier to color in. Finally. A long time coming. Christ. Took us so goddamn long. We're an hour over. And we only just colored in 2 characters here. Alright, let's go to the easier characters next. I think I saved this Mother Wyvern, right? Red Wyvern, did I call it? Yeah. I'll do the Red Wyvern next. The Mother Wyvern. Since this is going in order. This should be easy, right? I'll even go over to episode 1's drawing. So I can look at what color needs to be where for this creature. And remember, the creature looks darker in the backdrop because of the fact that it is in shadows. It's shrouded in shadows. Whoops. Which makes sense, all things considered. Being an ominous being, who would have thought that this creature would make a comeback? Am I right? Well, of course it would make a comeback. It didn't get killed off, first of all. Yeah, scales, mouth, teeth. Mouth! Yawning and then looks at me and stops yawning and then starts licking her chaps. What are you doing? Cadillac. This is part of the mouth. fangs should be easy to get set up here. I had the tongue colored in, right? Yeah, I did have the tongue. Yep, the tongue was that. Full on red. Wait, nope, don't do that. Tongue. Beneath the fangs, of course. Now we need the fins. Did I save the fins? I did save the fins. Good. Great. I see no reason why I shouldn't have saved the fins. I think all the colors we need are here. Well, maybe not the ear, but I'm not sure. Is that scale 2A? Number 2? No, the fins look like they're supposed... Or the ears look like they're supposed to be a part of the fins, right? Yeah, so, I'll go on ahead and copy this here. Oh, technically it doesn't really matter because it's going to kind of be combined a little bit. Oops. Yeah, like these guys over here need to be combined. And then you got your jaw over here, which is scale number 2. Ow. Jaw. Although I think the jaw needs to be above all of this. Yeah, it's got to be above everything here. And then we got the body over here, which I think needs to be above the fin. But let me do the ear first. So if I'm doing the ear needs to be up here. Not there. Here. Next up is the body now. I guess we'll do neck. We'll combine these two. I think I combined them, right? Yeah. Alright. This girl's got her fucking arm back here. Thing old gonna get destroyed. Trying damnedest to move around and evade all of these attacks. It's funny because I think, if I can remember, I think there's going to be a bunch of enforcers that attempt to take on the beast but fail. Obviously, because the enforcers aren't necessarily good at their jobs. Which makes sense. A lot of the enforcers in the town of Creation are more there for, like, petty crime and whatnot. Simple thieves. Even they avoid, like, the gang portion of the town of Creation. Essentially the run-down portion. It's like an area that's been abandoned by a lot of the town of Creation. Who they've claimed we're going to do something about it, but never got around to it. Leaving that there as the perfect place, the den for most bandits and whatnot. Leading us to many problems. Many problems indeed. But of course, this group over here managed to put those guys in their place. Ending up with a lot of them just running with their tails between their legs on both accords. Daamodarah with his abilities, alongside Ariella, Gwyneth, and their little combo. Oh wait, right, you gotta be underneath. And then Genthru dropping in and easily wiping out the entirety of the 4 bandits with one single spell. I don't know if you could hear those cracks, but there was a lot of cracks. In the wrong areas, too. The cracks need to occur here to try to alleviate some air and hopefully remove some strain. Oh, wait a minute. You're kind of in the wrong area. You kind of gotta be here. Close to around here. Right? That's where you were? Yeah, close towards the wyvern's back. Ugh. your legs and limbs were simply just red. Got it. These limbs are easy because there's only 3 layers here that I gotta worry about. Oh man, I'm so tired. I'm so damn tired. Somehow I got lucky enough to not have to worry about any 12-hour nonsense surprises. Which is great. Sucks that I have to worry about them to begin with. But what can you do? What can you do when people don't think you have a life outside of work? Wait, no. This is the color I want for the claws. Ugh, man. It's getting harder to keep my eyes open. But I gotta get this done with, alright? Thankfully, the coloring process isn't that bad. It's just still annoying trying to keep my eyes open, you know? Ugh. Also annoying having to deal with this back that's giving me problems. Could probably just pillow me. Maybe. I don't know how helpful that's going to be, but maybe it'll help. It's not even a pain, it's just like a slight irritation in the middle portion. I mean, I guess it's technically still a pain, but I've gotten used to physical pain to an extent where it's not really that, you know, grating. Just mildly annoying. And I probably shouldn't. Probably shouldn't be getting used to it. Alright, let's see. What you looking at, cat? You just turned her ear this way. As soon as I scratched my leg. Are you still in floof mode? Mew Mew? Nah. Of course you're not. If you missed it, the cat went all floof mode, or tail went all floofy, because a stupid spider jump scare occurred in the Game Crafter episode, and then the cat fell in the trash can. Empty trash can. I see her head poking out, and then I clapped that spider out of existence. And the cat just walked up to me, all floofed up, back arched. It looks confused, unsure of what occurred. And yeah, that happened. But you're all right now, right, cat? Meow. The cat that does not answer. Right, the fins are their own thing. Which means I could probably have you here. Whoops. That's the wrong color. God dang it. Fin 1A. Okay, good. Great. That's the red wyvern done with. There's still the flames, of course, but we'll worry about that later. Ow. What is with these minor shoots of pains in certain areas? Well, yeah, these calluses don't exactly help either. For crying out loud. Having to walk around and dealing with these... Oh no, that's Ganther swats. I want to go to the Tora family. Go to Gwyneth. And I know there's a way to deal with these damn calluses. Also, is Gwyneth further away? I don't know. I'm going to do Gwyneth first. Alright, another drink. Hopefully some Mepsi will be able to keep me up for a little bit. Alright, okay. So Gwyneth's hair is a little bit more out because she's kind of in the air and in combat. Obviously. Gwyneth over here doing her thing. Looking all cute and adorable while she's doing it. Oops, you need to be more inwards. Alright, there we go. The hair has been saved, just in case I forgot to have saved it before. Damn it, I really wish you would stop grabbing onto that every time I want to create a new fucking layer. Sure, I can reset the windows now, but it's still annoying having to do that every time I just want to click new layer. It's just so hard to give me what I freaking want. Okay, these gotta be underneath. It's nice to see these characters of mine getting more attention. From me, of course. I'm the only one that can give it. It's unlikely we'll get any fan art with these characters. It would be cool if we could. I mean, it would be nice, but I don't really expect it at this point. We're nowhere near, popular enough for a lot of people to see this and have it be mainstream. I would say DeviantArt kind of hinders it slightly, but it also has some of that DeviantArt experience in it. You know what would happen in the second episode with Ariel alongside her family. Although I would say the family instances are just like normal bits of stuff. Well, not normal, as in normal, like, in terms of fetishes, there's only just one there with Ariel and Mine going in a tub and teasing Gwyneth with her feet. And the rest is just the characters, these two, Melina and Gwyneth, coming across the rest of the family, but they're nudists. Or at least, private nudists that are okay with being public, but they chose not to be public so as to not, like, upset the masses. Although it's unlikely that the masses will be upset, despite, like, most nudists. The Mine family is really attractive. Like, you can even say that Ruben and Father Mine is attractive if you're straight. As much as you will deny that. They do have some form of attraction. Same with Beatrice over there. But Mother Mine, whew, man. Yeah, you wouldn't even be able to imagine. No hair, smooth body, the perfect weight, which is technically, there's no perfect weight. There's a few good weights there. Slightly chubby, skinny, chubby. Overweight is a bit much, though, I must say. I can agree with that one, at least. But yeah, it's like the perfect body for a mother to have, I would say. Man, I should do the same thing with frickin' Gwyneth here. At least, like, separate the goddamn cape so I know which one goes to which. Ugh. Okay, so the cape. It seems like it's blue, this blue, and another blue. Or white, I mean. Fucking Christ. Which white, though? Alright, you know what we're gonna do now? I'm going to make the hat layer. Something I should have done a while ago. I'm making hat layer. Question is, what were you supposed to be? You're the normal white. And you're that white. I think this one is supposed to be the hat. But we can't see the hat right now, so most of it doesn't matter. Then we got the cape, which uses the normal white. Everything past that uses the normal white. Except for maybe one thing? Nah. Everything uses the normal white. Cape number 1, cape number 2. And then cape number 3 for that one. I'm tired of trying to figure out which swatch goes to where. So I am now adjusting their capes, or our color schemes, to make things a hell of a lot easier for me. I don't recall, were you supposed to be this one? According to that, yeah, so cape number 4. Alright, this is slightly helping. If I lay down flat on the floor, it usually kinda fixes it. Wait a minute, you're not supposed to be there, you're supposed to be here. Alright, awesome. I'm gonna have to do some more adjustments, however. That's not where you're supposed to go, but that's fine. And now we got the robe. The robe touch. Yeah. And the outfit usually stays the same. Outside of the, I guess, arm wraps, which are different. So yeah, you got the robe. And you got this portion of the robe. Oh. There is an orange there. Well, then you got this portion of the robe. Robe number 3. Let me just make sure that that's there. And then you got this one, which is robe number 4, which takes up a decent amount of it. Well, maybe you should be robe number 5 instead. And you should be robe number 4. And then you, fuck, and then you, the color that is this shall be robe number 3. There we go. And robe number 5 can make up most of the bottom. It's funny because a lot of this does still share the same color properties. Well, at least the shirt, the robe makes sense. A lot of it. Gwyneth's robes make sense because of the way that's built, the way that's designed, the way that looks. That was almost opened up WordPad for a second there. Yeah, Gwyneth's design makes sense. You got like a nice orange motifs on most of these. I forgot that this one slightly changed as I try to adjust her body here. Easy fix, don't worry. Combine, you fool. And then you've got the normal yellow here around the wrap. Now this one, there's not really much that... Oh, wait. Did I just type that, or did I do Control-V? I am so freaking, like, ingrained into the shortcut keys that I do it subconsciously and don't even pay attention to when I do it. Then I question whether or not I forgot to do it, when in all actuality I did do it. Oh no, I'm just tired. Maybe that's the reason why we're tripping. Okay, yay. So now I need you, and you, and then these. I can't tell. Did I do this one wrong? Why is this color looking like it's now combined? Did I do that wrong? I did do that wrong. Are you kidding me? God damn it. God dang it. I'm gonna kick someone's ass. Oh, I should probably bring that up a bit more as well. What happened here? Did I forget to color you in or something? I did forget to color you in. Makes sense now. Of course, of course. Alright, it's fine. Where are we? We are on K, I think. And the last one until we get to Gwyneth's legs. There we go. I'll do the legs next. Why not? At least now we know which one's supposed to be the cape. We can go on ahead and get the bracelet set in no time at all. Whoops. You can be combined. And then there are the boots. Well, this sucks. Did we draw her boots before in this one? No, we did not. I guess I'm going to have to bring up album 40 and not the World Tree, Town of Creation. Let's see. Blue, yellow, blue, and then dark blue. Got it. Okay, good. Even though you can't see most of it, blue, yellow. Like the wraps here. You won't be able to see much of it here. That's the wrong color. But I might as well do this just because. Tell me I saved the boots. No, I didn't. I still have the robe. There we go. And now while you can't see the bottom of the shoes, they do have a difference. There is a dark blue instance on the bottom of the shoes. Gwyneth over here with these fancy looking shoes, fancy looking boots. Okay, good, great, fantastic. What's next? What are we on right now? Oh, I guess the torso needs to be higher. Well, yeah, the torso does need to be higher than this. Are you kidding me? Why is the torso all the way down here? Okay, so that means the robe is there, so that means the arm needs to be here. Above everything else. I don't believe I have this saved anywhere, but I'm going to save this again. And also get rid of the necklace swatch. Keep all the fire effects, though, but I got to move them over some. Alright, so we got the wrap. Which is like a mixture... God damn it. I forgot to save the arm again. Which is like a mixture of... what do you call it in red? Did I not have that wrap saved anywhere? Oh well, I'll just use the red of the necklace to make this. Wrap number 2. Okay, good. There's still more, though. It's not finished just yet. But it's fine. It's fine. Because I could do it now. Oh, you have blue and a shade of the orange, yellow. Yep. Wrap number 3. And wrap number 4. Also getting rid of the necklace because we've changed the design up. I don't think I showed you it, or I did, and I don't remember. But she had a huge necklace here. As you can see, a huge necklace here. We decided to remove that to make it easier for us to continue drawing her, because the necklace is a pain in the ass to make when you look at that shape. So, yeah. We've got ourselves some design changes. Only to make it more simplistic for us to be able to draw it. And if the day were to ever come, the animators. Make it simplistic for them to draw the characters as well. Not like, you know, fully simplistic designs, because they still have their complexities. But, yeah. It's essentially good to keep a simplistic character design for certain characters. I don't know how some people are able to just constantly draw certain characters whose designs are just overtly complex. You know what I mean? I'm sure you do. If you ever did any like animation and whatnot, you probably would get what I mean. Even though I've never really done any animations outside of one 3D animation, I still understand the complexities when it comes to like sprite-based animation. Having to like redraw certain things. Because I have some experience with Game Maker, but it's not like utilizing giant looks like this. Nope. It's not like making a character like this move there. It's completely different. But it's still somewhat the same concept. The character that we draw is complex. So of course, that would be a problem to have complex designs. Okay, there we go. Bracelet. Now, technically, you need to be 2A. Now we can save the bracelet color here. Good. Oh, wait, no. Both of you gotta be, or all three of you gotta be here. She still has some little bits of, you know, of her. Well, no, yeah, she has all of her design. What am I saying? She has all of her designs outside of the necklace, pretty much. So yeah, not bad. Not bad. We've been keeping things relatively in check. Where did I put your nail again? Ah, there's your nail. I should put that towards the bottom. What you scoffing for? Meow. Purr. Cat purring. I know, Cadillac. Alright, hand 2. You done scoffing now? Nope, still scoffing. I wish I knew what that was. I really did. Wish I knew why you did that. I rub your nose, maybe. Am I? You look confused. Don't you look confused? Alright, let's see. Oof, man. I am tired as hell. Thinking I might want to get some more drinkage. Maybe, potentially. I want to try to get this done with the coloring and shading and texturing process today, if possible. I don't know. I feel like it should be possible. But the major issue I'm going to have is the shading. And then there's the texturing. I might try to do some of the shading. And then we'll do the texturing off camera. Well, it depends. How long have we been at this so far? An hour and a half. So we've been at this for a bit. Yeah. Your wand has a rather simplistic design to it to make it easier for me to draw. Although I don't remember this. The old cat over here just keeps trying to scratch shit. And now you're scoffing because you ain't getting your way, is it? Alright, let's see. I'm not sure. Are you supposed to be brighter up top? There's a bright color here. I can only imagine now that is used for this point. It's just that you can barely see it with that one because of the way that looks like. There's still a lot more stuff that I gotta get set here. For instance, there's a lot of effects, but I can't do the effects yet until the background is done. Or at least close to done. You know what I mean? Oh wait, this is C, isn't it? I know. No, this is D. We are right, this is D. Ugh. Oy. We're almost done with the characters, though. Now all I gotta do is just remove all of the swatches here. Now, I wish this would just stay on the damn thing. Yeah, then there's the necklace that we don't need because we aren't using anymore. But we keep the wand, yet we move the wand. And then we've got you, which is nails. We got the bubbles. We got the fires. Okay. I just gotta move the wand up here now. Just about. That's the fire. Good. I started the fire. It's gonna burn ya. Something turn ya. Yeah, the nails should probably be at the end, shouldn't it? I usually try to keep the nails towards the end. What are you doing? I have no idea what she's doing. She's doing something. She's being a pest again. Right, there's Gwyneth. And now for Ariella Mine. I think most of Ariella Mine's swatch is easy here. But we'll find out soon enough. Probably should, get myself a drink. Yeah, sure. I'll finish this off. Okay. I have no idea if that's going to be able to wake me up a bit. Alright. An hour and almost 38 minutes in. Not too bad. Although the fact that this took an hour and a half so far in general is not necessarily a good thing either. Because we still got to do the shading. And then the texturing. Well, the texturing part is easy. What are you doing, cat? What the hell are you doing, cat? I think what I might just do is get the coloring for this episode done with and probably do the shading and texturing off camera. Sure, why not? I can go on ahead and have something on in the background. Turn off this light so that my eyes aren't being strained by the light. Oh. I have Ariella's hat saved here. Right. How did I do that with Ariella, but everything else I didn't? The necklace is still kind of there, but then again, I don't know what the necklace is like right now. Eyeliner. Man, am I just tired. Yep, this is our content right here. Just tiredness. That is not black. There we go, now it's black. Mark. I also should bring up Ariella's, what do you call it here? Yeah, Ariella's color swatch is relatively simplistic enough. Where did I put your mark again? Ah, the star mark. Teeth. Wish I wasn't so goddamn tired. Wish I could just stay up. Gotta hold off. And the annoying part is, as soon as I go to sleep, I won't be tired. I don't know, this one feels different. Eyes are heavy. Getting hard to keep them open most of the times. So who knows, maybe I will have an easier time going to sleep. Or it changes, and then I am unable to go to sleep. It's hard to tell. This goddamn curse of mine. I am cursed with many things. Insomnia probably is one of them, and I don't even realize it. Definitely experiencing heart palpitations while trying to go to sleep. You know, where you like enter adrenaline mode, I think. I don't know. I don't know shit about science. Or the biology and whatnots of everything. Why are ye even using me for your science knowledge? There are so many better people out there better suited for science, like... Well, I can only think of one, being Kara Corvus. But, yeah. Why come to me for science? I don't know shit. I am a man of make-believe. A man of creation, not a man of knowledge. I try to get some knowledge for certain creations, but it's not like that I'm going to be able to utilize that sometimes, you know? You know how it be, you know how it is. Try to do some research for certain things. I might not be as dumb as I make myself out to be, but it's better to bring everyone's expectations low instead of making it high. Because then they'll be pleasantly surprised that I actually know what I'm fucking doing. Yep, it's the best way to live life. Make sure everybody around you knows to have low expectations. Because then, in the end, they won't be disappointed. You won't be disappointed. I expect nothing to occur because I am never lucky enough for that to occur. For anything good to occur. So it's a million times easier for me to just not expect anything good. And always expect the worst. It still ticks me off when it occurs, but you know what? At this point, I expect it to happen. I would say maybe expect something good to happen, but then that something good is just going to be meddled with a lot of bad, and it's not even going to be good anymore. Or the good that I try to think about is just all bad. Oops, all bad. Oh well. Oops, wrong color. Easy enough to fix. Easy enough to fix. I really do like Ariella's dress, though. It looks like a freaking parachute dress. And she probably would tease whoever's looking at her with her freaking legs probably spread open going down. You know, Ariella's the kind of girl who isn't ashamed of her body. Who is more than capable of, showing the goods to anybody she likes. I mean, she stated it before. She's comfortable being naked in front of people she likes. So, if she's naked in front of you, just know that she has somewhat of an attraction towards you. But don't expect to have a full-on relationship. I think Ariella Meaning is more of the kind of girl who is looking for friends with benefits. And also, she's the one that dominates. She's the dominator. You're the one who gets dominated by her. I mean, you see her Poseidon's fist? It was talked about in episode 3, but that's the wrong one. That's the Ariel Amine drowning somebody, which I guess if you're into that, you can ask her to do that to you a little bit. No, the thing that I was looking for is album 50. See, Poseidon's Fist right here. That hit that guy. And that fist is big, too. And that guy just, like, does this with his freaking electric arms, and then, like, knocks that over, gets hit in his shoulder, and then has his electric legs to escape out of dodge. That guy has some significance. He's like you and me, those who have been affected by the rich people's hubris. Because when they do something stupid, it somehow ends up coming back to us. Case in point, pretty much whatever the hell is going on Twitter. It seems like most of the news have died down, at least according to the internet today, folks, which are now back from their hiatus, their little break. Because let's be honest here, nobody in their right mind would be able to just go through all the news that occurs in the world, as messed up as the news keeps getting day in and day out. Even people who do the news stuff pretty much on a weekly basis needs to take a break or two. Can you blame them? The world is freaking messed up, with now a supposed insurrection happening in Brazil. I don't know what happened. All I know is that the former guy who apparently incited it is now in Florida and has become, quote-unquote, the Florida man. Which is kind of funny when you think about it. That's the wrong color. Ah, yes. You have rejected Brazil and decided to become Florida man. No clue what's going on there. Hopefully everything is hunky-dory now. But a lot of people in politics, going into politics, it really just seems like politics brings forth like the worst in people. It really does seem like that. Why is that the case? Why is politics always the one that brings the worst out of people? Why do you think I don't really want to try to go into it that much? Because it's just a headache trying to keep track of what and what where, and having to, have all of my ideals be dictated by politics. I don't understand why there are some people, like in the Republican Party, who doesn't want anything to do with anything that relates to Democrats, and the same vice versa. If I remember correctly, we have a family friend who's like, I guess an uncle, like an honorary brother, who doesn't like Ben and Jerry's because of their political views. I'm the kind of person who is like, I don't fucking give a damn. If I like it, I like it. If they do something bad, oh fucking well, what can I do? What can me, a lowly creator, do? I'll just keep on consuming content because, honestly, why should I have politics dictate what I can and can't enjoy? Because, why even bother? Why bother? You just end up not being able to do many things because you disagree with something somebody said. I find it easier to just go about my days happy knowing that I don't have to worry about restrictions. Well, there are still restrictions, of course, in terms of don't fucking kill anybody. The obvious restriction, of course, unless somebody decides to try to freaking kill me, then in that case it's fair game, You kill me, I kill you. God of War. I don't know why I said that, but it's fine. Were you supposed to be golden? I think I drew your thing. Okay, I gotta look back at it. Figure out what episode that was in when I drew. I think I drew that, right? God damn it, I keep forgetting where the hell these are. Okay, here we are. No, you did not have that. Where the hell? I don't know. Let me look at Creatures Overview. Nope, your wand wasn't shown. Frick. Oh wait, this one. Of course. Ah, so it was... Okay, I was right. It was this color. It was indeed this color. Which means that this is... This one should probably be different then. Instead of a ball, like the usual ball, we'll have a glowing ball. I think. I don't know, actually. Do I want a regular old ball here? And then we just add a glow to it? Yeah, sure. Why not? Okay. So now we just got her legs, and that should take care of that. It's almost 2 hours in, so we're getting close to perfect time to end the episode. Thankfully, most of your sandals are hidden, so we don't have to worry about trying to color in a lot of your sandals. You got this one, which it would make sense with her leg being further back more, but I feel like I probably should move you more like in this direction. So this looks like it's going here, and it looks like this should... Well, actually, no, it should probably be like here. Just about, I think. No idea. Doesn't matter. Now we just color in the rest of her, and we'll be set. Whoops. And if you're wondering what this looks like, it's crunch like this, except the big toe is out here. No, you fool. Okay, so far so good. And due to the direction and all the coverings, you're not going to be able to see most of her, what do you call it here? Also, am I spelling that right? No, it's just called shoes there. I'm going to just do L-E. You know, I'm pretty sure it's A-L. I'm pretty sure I was right, but I just, for some reason, sandals just does not look like it's spelled right, despite the fact that it is spelled right. Why is that? That is, I don't like that. Every single freaking time I spell a certain word, I'm like, that can't be right. Sure enough, it is. I don't understand why. Sandals. I mean, we all pronounce it with an ols. Maybe there are some people that pronounce it as sandals, which doesn't make any sense to me. Sandals sounds right. Just that we spell it with an A-L and not an L-E. Yep, there's all of them. She's basically just floating down on her little cape here. I feel like I should make most of her legs a bit more thinner, though. Even though she does... Okay, well, I can't see her legs here. Hold on. Hold it. I'm going to go over here. Boom. Okay. Yeah, knees will be here, bends in this direction. Or knee here, leg up here, pelvis here. Yeah. Oh, I guess it depends. Ariella has a relatively strange looking instance here where I think her stomach kind of like goes here. So it's like her navel would be here and the leg would be like right here. Depends really how you see it, but it's fine. Less thick, so it's looking normal sized. Not too big, not too small. And now, we think that's all. Unless I'm missing something. Now, I don't recall if I switched this up a bit, but I'm going to save it just in case I did. Ariella Mine. Awesome. Great. I guess the only thing left now is just go over to scenery and go to the town of creation. and get that swatch ready when it's time for us to do stuff. But there you go, folks. The coloring process done. Glad I was able to get this up. There might be some more coloring bits that I'm missing, and I'll fill in later, but I'm tired as hell, and I don't feel like trying to keep the conversation for the next hour or two. So that'll do for the first part of this episode. So with that being said, thank you all for watching today's episode of Art Time, or today's part of Art Time. If you liked it, please leave. If you enjoyed it, please leave a like. Jesus Christ. Subscribe for more. Check out that there playlist, of course. Previous episode of Art Time right over here, and the next part of this episode right over here. Anyways, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next episode. Later.